Hey guys, what's up? So in today's video, this is going to be a little bit part of the show vlog. This is actually my last lesson on Ripley before our show. So in honor of 4th of July, my outfit is red top from Dover. My belt is from like a tack shop near me. I don't know where it's from really. And then these breeches are Ariat. And then these socks are Lemire. And then to go with the white plaid right here, I have a white saddle pad, so it's a little red, white, and blue. Yeah. So after this course was filmed, unfortunately, I had like one of my best ever trips on Ripley, and my dad wasn't recording it. I also was super lazy and like didn't want to record after because it was super hot. So this is just a little bit of clips of me feeding her, and yeah. Okay, I just finished and just got back from the horse show. Oh my gosh, that was just, oh, it was like the best. I can't. That was probably my best ride I've ever had, like ever. And my trainer, both my trainers, well, one of them is just the owner of Calvin, who I was riding in the show, which I was gonna ride Ripley. As you can see in like the beginning, I was tacking her up, the little chestnut. But then I would have had to like take off around, and she was acting like really wild and yeah. But I got to ride Martha's horse, which is Calvin, and it's just like it was such an honor because like she doesn't let anyone ride that horse. Like that is her like prized possession. So it was just like a big deal that she let me ride him, and especially in the show. But yeah, he was so awesome, and regardless of like what we placed, because every judge is subjective, and there was literal adults in my class because it was an open, which means that like any age could do it, any horse, whatever. So I was competing against giant warm bloods and like adults that have been doing this their entire life. Mind you, this is my second time doing hunter, and I have leveled up on the height, which is good. I did not place as well as I did last year because last year I got first, second, third, fourth, and then reserve, and then yeah, I got reserve champion. It's up there. But yeah. And the last time I showed, like when I got that last year, which was my first time ever doing hunters, I was up against kids my age and younger. So it was like a junior, I think, or whatever you call that. And then I was also, it was a class of probably like 5. And this class was a class of 6 or 7. And I still placed really good for what I like. I was just also for an experience. Like my trainers always say, just do your personal best. The ribbon is going to be, like I've had rounds where I ride horrible and I've still gotten top 2 or 3. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's all about like the judge. This judge was pretty fair. I mean, my trainer thinks that I should have placed like a little bit higher on the flat, but also I don't know. I didn't have the best flat round. Also, I don't think I'm going to put that in because my grandma, bless her heart, I love her so much. She did such a good job, but there just wasn't enough like footage of like all of it. And then I was also missing one of my rounds in the jump, which I think I'm going to be able to find and put in the video. Obviously mistakes I made, like some of my turns weren't the best, and then I got too slow and dead missed because I didn't know that you had to really amp this horse up to get him over the jump because I'm used to like an equitation horse that's you gotta ride it slow. So I mean that's not an excuse for my riding, whatever, but it's just an explanation. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my rounds, and I'm obsessed with the shirt. I know I put it in this thing so many times. It's from RJ Classics. Look at that. And it has like breathability. It's actually not, it was not hot at all in it. It's probably like 86 and sunny. But it was raining, which was kind of nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the next clips and then the rest of the video. Bye guys. Alright, so now we've moved on to the actual jumping portion. And here I am entering into the ring. And if you didn't know, or if you're watching this video to try to figure out what horse showing really is like, you have to do an opening circle in the hunter jumper, which means you trot and then canter right at the end of the circle. So right here, he actually spooked at the judge like a couple seconds ago, but thankfully, I don't think they took points off. So yeah. So this transition was like not the best, and I'm glad I tapped him on his butt because that would have been an ugly transition. Definitely would have gotten me points off. I'm sure it did because it wasn't like fast enough. This jump was a long approach. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty solid jump. And then we come around to this oxer, which I was freaking out about because I've never jumped an oxer, let alone in a show. But I think it was, yeah, I pushed him to the long distance, which made it look really pretty. It was a good photo. Now we're just turning, and I'm pretty sure we're doing the outside line. Let's see. Okay, that was cute. I think I left his stride out. Yeah, I was making him take all the long distances today, but that's okay because he prefers them anyways. And now we're just going over to the bending line. So I was looking over his right ear and kind of overturning him so that I could stay to the inside of the jump. And we jumped that perfect, was nice and balanced for the lead. And now we're going to the outside line, which I'm pretty sure I dead missed to. And the judges are right there, so yeah, he chipped in. 1, 2, okay. Yeah, and then that was awful. The first one was so good, and then it just was so bad. And now I'm just doing a nice, pretty, floaty trot, which was actually not that pretty, but it was kind of cute. Okay, that was cute. So another thing I want to work on, well, not really work on because I don't ride him regularly, but is my downward transitions. I noticed this on multiple horses, but especially him. They're just really ugly, like really messy. But, you know, we're going to get better, so it's okay. Okay, so now I'm entering in for my second round. Yeah, so I'm just doing an opening circle the other way because that's how I would have gone to the jump. That was a really pretty trot. So sometimes I equitate on the hunter, which you're not supposed to. Like, obviously you can, but, like, it's not preferred because when you equitate, usually you're not really focusing on what the horse looks like, and that's pretty much what hunters is about. Yeah. So this round I actually placed the same that I did in the other round. So, you know, not bad. But I made a couple big mistakes here. That was really pretty. Oh, yeah, dead miss. Yikes. Probably should have placed lower for that because that was really bad. I basically just chipped in and didn't really go with him. I was leaning forward before I jumped because I was trying to take a long distance that was just not there. That was really pretty. That lead change was cute. Now I'm just turning, I think. Okay, I turned way too late because I remember I was staying to the outside. Okay, cute. Come on. Cute. That was really good. Really good outside line. Now we're going around to the oxer, which this oxer was really good if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was cute. Definitely got the right distance. I think what saved me also was taking my time and going all the way around the ring because I think people forget that about hunters is you got to go around the ring. Then this was the weirdest jump I've ever jumped in my life. What is this turn? But you had to do, so I just took whatever leg he landed on, put my leg back, my outside leg back so that he would land on the right lead, and then I just did a trotting circle because you're not supposed to stop at the in gate, and he was really fast, but, you know. Yeah, and then I just, whoa, and yeah. That was, like, a pretty good trip. I wish it was just, like, those two jumps were just, ugh. Okay, so I can't find the video for my third round, which is so annoying because I placed so good on it, but yeah.
And 132 is in the ring for their first Connecticut train runner trip. This is Lily and Uncle.
Big smile.